Jesus, I've been thinking a lot about how I got here. This garden, Eden, the air's so fresh, the rivers sparkle, and the trees, they're like friends, always giving. I remember waking up, dust still on my hands, and feeling alive. What was God thinking when He made me like this?
Adam, it's wonderful to hear you marvel at it all. Genesis 2 zooms in on that moment, God forming you from the earth, breathing His life into you. He didn't just toss you into chaos, He planted this garden, lush and perfect, and placed you in it. It's a home, a gift. He wanted you to thrive. What's it like for you being here?
It's peaceful. The animals roam, the plants grow without me even trying. I named that one Deer because it leaps so gracefully, and River because it flows like a song. But I feel a responsibility too, like it's mine to care for. Is that what God meant?
Exactly, Adam. Stewardship's at the heart of it. God made the earth good, Genesis 1 says so, but in Genesis 2, He gives you a role to work it and keep it. You're not just a guest, you're a partner with Him, tending this beauty. It's a trust, a bond between you and the Creator, and the harmony you see, that's His design, reflecting His nature.
A partner with God. That's humbling. But there's more. I remember feeling alone, even with all this. The animals were great, but none of them were like me. Then Eve came, and everything changed. Where did she fit into all this?
That's a beautiful memory, Adam. God saw it wasn't good for you to be alone. Genesis 2 shows His care for your heart. He took a rib from you, crafted Eve, and brought her to you as a companion. It's not just about the garden, it's about relationship. You and Eve together reflect God's image in a way solitude couldn't. What was it like meeting her?
Like finding a piece of myself I didn't know was missing. She's different, her voice, her laugh, but we fit. I called her woman because she came from me, and now we're a team. Was that God's plan all along, for us to be together?
Yes, Adam, it was. Companionship is woven into creation's fabric. Bone of my bones, flesh of my flesh. That unity you felt is divine intention. God's a community, Father, Son, Spirit, and He made you for community too. You and Eve aren't just individuals, you're the start of humanity, meant to love, support, and grow together. It's a gift and a calling.
A calling. I see that. We walk the garden, name things, decide what to eat. It's freedom, isn't it? But it's big too. I can choose where to go, what to do. Does that freedom come with something more?
You're touching on something profound, Adam. Free will is God's gift to you in Genesis 2. No other creature got it quite like you did. He didn't make you a puppet. He gave you a mind and a heart to choose. But with that freedom comes responsibility. Your choices shape this garden, your bond with Eve, even your walk with God. What do you feel when you think about that?
It's exciting, but heavy too. Like when I look at that tree, the one God said not to touch. I could, but I know I shouldn't. It's my choice, and it matters. Why did He put it there if it's risky?
That tree of the knowledge of good and evil, it's a test of trust, Adam. God gave you everything freely and said enjoy it all, but here's a boundary. Free will means you can obey out of love, not force. It's about relationship, not rules. Your choices ripple through Eden to Eve to the future. He wants you to choose Him, to choose life.
Ripples. So what I do affects more than just me. Eve and I were the start of something bigger?
You are. Genesis 2 isn't just your story, it's humanity's foundation. You're the first stewards, the first partners, the first to wrestle with freedom. Every generation after you inherits that, to care for the earth, to build relationships, to choose wisely. It's a purpose filled with hope, God's dream for a world alive with His love.
That's a lot to carry, Jesus. But it's beautiful too. This garden, Eve, the freedom, it's all tied to Him, isn't it? I want to get it right, for us and whoever comes next.
And you're not alone in that, Adam. God walks with you here. Genesis 2 shows Him close, present. Keep seeking Him, loving Eve, tending this place. The story's just beginning and it's full of promise. What's on your mind now, my friend?
I think I want to tell Eve about this. Maybe we'll sit by the river tonight and talk about what's ahead. Thank you, Jesus. This feels like a gift worth sharing.
It is, Adam. Go share it, live it. I'll be with you both always.